Are you someone who sets goals? Maybe you've been told that to achieve some sort of health outcome, you need to set goals. You want to lose 15 kilos, there's your goal. You want to do yoga 4 times a week, that's your goal. By the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why setting these kinds of goals can actually hold you back and stop you from transforming your health. I'm going to give you a different way to focus on goals instead. I'm Lara, psychologist and wellness coach, and I can help you transform your health mindset so that you can feel your very best and learn to love your body. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to be notified every single time I post a new video. In this results-driven world, you're told to set goals in order to be effective. In fact, my clients come to me with goals like this. I want to lose 10 kilos by Christmas, or I want to cook every single meal from scratch. Does that sound familiar to you? Quite possibly the obsession with setting goals comes from that Harvard study that was set back in the 70s. Do you know the one? Basically, a class was asked whether or not they set goals. And the findings showed that 84% of the class set no goals at all, and the rest of them set goals in one form or another. Either they had it in their head or they had it written down. And the findings were that 10 years later, the people that set goals were more likely to be earning way more money than the rest of their class. Now, here's the interesting bit. Did you know that that study was never conducted? There is no such thing. And this is the crazy thing, because this is cited everywhere as the reason why people need to set goals to be effective. Society, organizations, self-help gurus, health coaches, pretty much everyone will tell you to set goals. Hell, even I have said to set goals in the past. So what's wrong with setting goals? So this is the problem. When we are focused only on the outcomes, it can lead to anxiety, overwhelm, feelings of frustration, especially when we don't hit those goals. So this is what you might be thinking. Goals give me a focus. I'm going to be happy when I achieve that goal. I'm expected to achieve that goal. When I achieve that goal, I'm going to be able to prove that I've achieved something. I'll prove that I'm worthy if I achieve that goal. And this is the problem. This is why they're so insidious. You are basing your self-worth on your accomplishments. And this is the worst bit of all. Most people, when they're setting goals, have this kind of mindset going on. They say, well, I'll be happy when I lose that weight, or when I get fit, or when I'm doing yoga 4 days a week. I will be successful. I will be content. So essentially they can do more harm than good, because you're putting off being happy and content until you achieve a particular goal. So I just want to check in here. Is this something that you feel like you've done in the past? I know for sure that it's something that I've done in the past. Have you put off feeling good or happy until you achieve a particular goal? If you're interested in understanding a bit more as to why mindset has such a huge impact on your health, then you can download this free guide. It's in the links below and looks like this. And it's all about 5 mindset shifts that you need to transform your health. Okay, so let's imagine you are a goal setter. What can you actually do to tweak the process and improve it so that you're not setting yourself up for failure every time? So I want to give you 3 things that you can do to improve the process that you're already doing. Number 1 is to understand the difference between goals and systems. I absolutely love this quote by James Clear. Goals are about the results that you want to achieve, and systems are about the processes that lead to those results. So let's take a really quick example here. Have you ever been on one of those faddy diets to lose weight? Again, I know I certainly have. I've tried the Atkins diet, I tried juice diets, I've tried all sorts of things. And often what we find is that we do lose a little bit of weight as a result of one of those faddy diets. But the problem is this. If we don't change the process, the habits, what's going to happen is you do a faddy diet, you lose a bit of weight, and then you just end up putting the weight back on. So let's imagine your daily habits include a very sedentary lifestyle, coming back home and flopping in front of the telly and just watching TV all evening. Maybe on the way home you grab yourself a packet of crisps. Maybe every afternoon at work includes a chocolate bar just to get you through the afternoon. What do you think is going to happen when you stop that crazy diet? You're going to end up putting weight back on, and that's how we get into this whole yo-yo diet issue. So it's not the results that need to change, it's actually your habit. It's the processes that leads to the outcome. And if you think about it, your weight is just a measurement of your daily eating habits, just like your fitness is a measurement of your daily exercise habits. What we need to do is put the right systems into place, create the right daily habits so that it will lead to the outcome that we want. Second thing you can do is learn to love the process. The problem is with these results-orientated goals, so like losing 10 kilos or doing yoga 4 times a week, is that you're so obsessed with the outcome, you actually forget to enjoy the process. On the other hand, if you focus a bit more on the process, you learn to love the journey. So rather than putting off feeling good until you've lost those 10 kilos, why not find something that you love right now that's part of that journey? Maybe you want to do more exercise, but you're bored of the gym. Well, find something you enjoy. It could be anything. Maybe a daily walk around your park, or getting into cycling, or doing something a bit more adventurous like rock climbing or aerial yoga. The point is, you want to find something that you actually genuinely enjoy so that you learn to love the process. What you're doing is you're unlocking the potential for joy and happiness in the here and now, rather than putting it off until you've reached some elusive goal. So my third tip is to create daily habits. So I talked earlier about this idea that if you have these big goals and you don't hit them, it can become quite demoralizing. We give up, and worse still, we feel like a failure. The best way to achieve something big is to start with the tiny habits. You want to break down whatever it is you want to achieve into the first thing, the very first tiny habit that you would need to do. I'll give you an example. So a few years ago, I really got into reformer Pilates, and my tiny habit was to lay out my workout clothes the night before, so that when I got up in the morning, there they are lying on the floor. So my first habit in that day is to get changed into my workout clothes. Maybe you want to start a gym routine. Maybe the first tiny habit after you've set out your workout clothes is to go to the gym for just 10 minutes. Walk on the treadmill for just 10 minutes. That's it. It becomes a daily habit, a very small and achievable habit to create. The hardest part is getting started. So if you start with a tiny habit, it becomes much more achievable. The other thing you can do is to piggyback a new habit onto an old habit. So let's say you start every morning with a cup of coffee. That is your daily habit. It's ingrained into your routine. You never miss having your cup of coffee. And let's say you want to start having a healthy smoothie in the morning as well. So you can combine the two. You make your daily coffee and you make your daily smoothie. And you make it easy for yourself by putting the smoothie maker next to the coffee maker. So when you go to make your coffee, you have that reminder there of, ooh, I need to make my smoothie now as well. If any of this topic is interesting around habits, then I highly recommend James Clear's book called Atomic Habits. I've actually put a link below so that you can check it out for yourself. Honestly, it is such a good book for really understanding how you can change your behavior through daily, as he calls them, atomic habits. And if you're interested in learning how to improve your mindset, then check out my free guide. I've put it in the links below. It looks like this. It's 5 mindset shifts to transform your health and learn to love your body. Check out these videos next for more health and mindset tips. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and do share it with your friends. Bye for now.